welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's North Carolina going up against Tennessee. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just as important as one, because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, number 40.
He's able to throw the four-seam fastball and an effective two-seam fastball. Many times when guys go to the two-seamer, their four-seamer isn't as effective as it used to be, but he's able to manage both pitches, and they are very good pitches.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Colby Shelton.
Colby Shelton.
And the pitch. In the air, left field, under it. One away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Now the third baseman, Dale Thomas. And a bunt towards third. The throw to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Two outs, base is empty. And now the DH.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
He was late there. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And our pitcher in this game, Liam Peterson. What's the scouting report on him?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him. And he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire. So he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Number 12 at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's towards center. Balls it in, and there's 1 away. Take a look at the lineup. And here's the rookie center fielder. There's a strike. Wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 10.
And now the rookie second baseman. Just missed. And that one is inside. Two outs. Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. It falls in, and that's a hit. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Upstairs. Right side. Evans in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the rookie right fielder, Ty Evans. Here comes a pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. As this one sized up, makes the catch. Going up on down. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Here's the second baseman.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Booth. Love being a part of these games.
Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And that's outside. Ball 1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated. And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
And another ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got it by him for the K. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ben McLaughlin. Here the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Inside, just missed. The 1-1. And a foul ball left side. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the catcher, White. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Kicks and fires.
That's outside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Man at second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one down. Here's the rookie third baseman, Holt.
The third baseman, number 24.
And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-1. One out, the runner at second here in Game 5. Fought off foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the right-hander deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And the righty deals. And foul ball. McLaughlin, the runner at second with one away. And another ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Evans snags it for the second out.
Batting in, the right fielder, Kendall Diggs.
And now the right fielder, Kendall Diggs. In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. He's safe. McLaughlin up to third on the wild pitch. Two outs.
That's ball two. 2-0.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1 now. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards right center field. On the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, number 29.
Number 29.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the center fielder. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Top of the third, no score. And he hits a ground ball right side. McLaughlin steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, Armando Albert.
So 2 down now. And here is Armando Albert. Albert in his 6th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing. He held up. And 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back. Out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So the batting order turns over. Colby Shelton getting ready to hit. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Way high with that one. 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fair ball. The throw in. And he's out. Bumped down, and that ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And now number 22. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Pitch
Outside,
misses.
that's a ball.
1-2 to count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 44.
And now the center fielder grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Left-hand batter waits. Off the mark there. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, number 10. And the first offering is not close. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Number 9 to bat next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dale Thomas. The pitch. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. That's out to center field. Under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it's the DH. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Hits the corner. That's strike one. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Evans stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now the batter now, number 17. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Two outs. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter, number
Here's
6.
the left fielder. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And the runners will move up.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that is that. Game 5 of the ALCS. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 9. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first baseman, number 6.
Ben McLaughlin now at the plate, doubled in his first AB. Very high with that one. And that's ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Good eye right there.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Right-hander kick steals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's the catcher to hit. White fly to left his first time. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
No outs. Runners at first and second. That's down and in. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Holt will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This to third, and it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kendall Diggs. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 1 out. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here it comes. That one misses. And now 3-0. Number 22 waits on deck. And a pitch. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
Now the left fielder, golden opportunity right here. Game tied, series tied. This could be a turning point in this series if he can deliver.
Indeed. If he comes to it with a hit here, it's going to change the entire approach that they can take against their opponent. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside.
Big in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Outside low, 3-1 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty delivers. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
And now the DH. Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
The 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Moving under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 4. The Volunteers out front here, 3-1. And we're back. Here's the speedy catcher, number 29.
Number 29.
And a pitch. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's the center fielder. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Kicks and deals. Just missing there. And it's 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Armando Albert, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, ball 1. At the belt and fires. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Man at first, 1 away. And a pitch. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colby Shelton. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's the third baseman, Dale Thomas. Ball 1, no strikes. rounder. The lead runner at second, Shelton at first, 2 out of the inning. And delivers outside. The pitch.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And next is the designated hitter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one's blistered, no doubt about it. Out of here, grand slam. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases.
So 2 down. Ty Evans getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that's a little high. Movement in the bullpen. Gage Wood getting loose out there. Number 48 also throwing. And another ball. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now a 5-3 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's going to be number 10.
Number 10.
Peterson back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And makes the grab. And there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Strike 2. One down, base is empty. Way upstairs, and the count is 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
The first baseman, number 6.
So up next, Ben McLaughlin. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. To third, Thomas tosses to first, and that is the inning. New pitcher on now, Gage Wood.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman.
For North Carolina, the second baseman, number 17.
The pitch. Wood, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's the left fielder.
Number 6.
Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The pitch. That one fouled off. Got him. 2 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the center fielder. This ball's chopped to the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars out front 5-3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Fisher Jameson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now the catcher comes up to him. White.
The catcher.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Slater getting ready to go. Smith warming up as well. Strike two. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And that one pulled foul. Righty to the plate. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swings and misses. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now here is Kendall Diggs. Hit in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Armando Albert.
Armando Albert.
Wood back to work. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed. And there's the automatic. Fastball right back to the mound. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now Colby Shelton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. This one in the air. McLaughlin makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 1, Dale Thomas.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Dale Thomas. And that clips the inside corner. Check swing, and he held up. That one ripped right center field. Hops over the wall and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now it's the power speed combo. Number 14 launched a grand slam earlier in the game. That was back in the 5th.
And I'd say we felt the impact of that grand slam ever since. 4 runs on 1 swing. It's just an absolute game changer.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And he deals.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man at second. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And here is Ty Evans. 1 for 3. And that one hammered. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. This is the American Championship Series on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, number 22. Here comes a pitch. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Right-handed reliever, and it is 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Lifted in the air down the left side. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Number 12.
Next is the designated hitter. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 2. And a good eye there.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Clips the corner. 3 balls and a strike. Payoff pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter.
Number 44.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses across to first. Inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 17.
The second baseman, number 17.
And the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bat him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 5. High fly ball down the left field line. 2 down.
Number 29.
And here's the catcher.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball.
3-0.
And here it comes. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fastball for a strike. And the count is filled up. That one ripped. Diggs ranging back. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Jake Clemente gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Clemente.
Now it's the second baseman.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop. And that's in for a strike. And that's a strike. One down, base is empty. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
McLaughlin at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Lifted in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, number 16.
Number 16.
The right-hander back to work. And that is cut on and missed.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Armando Albert. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Right through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Left field. Settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting. Shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Colby Shelton. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It has the distance, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Dale Thomas. And ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Number 14 hitting on deck circle. 3-0 down. Fastball for a strike. And the righty deals. In the air to left down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Number 14 stands in now and watches strike 1. Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one ripped, but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-3. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. Here's the catcher, White.
Number 8.
Clemente back to work. Clemente, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and deals.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And first offering is fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Albert makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 22.
So they're down to their final out. At the plate, number 22. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
4-2 is the count.
Clemente is just one strike away. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
Seven-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.